Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson where we are going to look at 5 common business idioms that are important for Toeic and important for life. After, we will look at 4 questions and we will find out if you get the correct answer. Let's get started. The first common business idiom for Toeic is by the book. This is to follow the rules exactly, to follow the procedures exactly. For example, my accountant, Jim, great guy. My accountant does my taxes by the book. So I don't have to worry about breaking any laws. He does my taxes by the book. I will not be audited. And of course, when the government audits your taxes, they look for mistakes. They look for lies. But my accountant does it by the book. So you can see that form. Someone does something by the book. Number 2, if someone or some people are on the same page, this means they have the same ideas and the same approach to a process. So my business partner and I, there she is, Julie, are on the same page about the next steps we should take. We agree. We are on the same page. So we agree on the next steps. Another piece of advice, it's important that parents are on the same page when it comes to raising children. If you have different rules, different types of discipline, you are not on the same page. So if you have kids, you want yourself and your partner to be on the same page, Number 3, if somebody goes back to square one, this is to start again, go from the very beginning. For example, I made a mistake while making bread, so I went back to square one and started again. Or to improve Facebook's image, the company needs to go back to square one and develop a completely new campaign. So if you go back to square one, you go back to the very start. All right, the next expression, see eye to eye with someone. This is to agree about something. Basically, it means to be on the same page. However, it is often used in the negative. For example, I don't see eye to eye with my boss. We disagree about many things. Oh, that's too bad. Or, my girlfriend and I didn't see eye to eye about our next vacation spot. She wanted to go to the mountains, but I wanted to go to the beach. But for me, I'm very lucky. I see eye to eye with my boss at my work. I usually see eye to eye with my wife because we are on the same page. All right. Next one, number 5, to call the shots. To call the shots is to make the decisions, to have the power. For example, she is not the CEO of her company. However, we know that Muriel calls the shots. She is the real boss. She makes the real decisions. Or when I work out with my trainer, she calls the shots. She tells me what to do. So in countries, often it's dangerous when one person calls all the shots because they might make terrible decisions. All right, so let's go to Toeic practice. Here it is. Number 1, take a second. All right, so the answer for number 1 is on. The company would have more success if everyone was on the same page. Everyone was moving in the same direction, had the same view of the process of where to go. They are on the same page. Let's look at number 2. Okay, so to get this answer, we have to remember that despite is a preposition, so it needs to be followed by a noun form. It cannot be followed by subject plus verb. So let's remove C or D. All right, now, if we look at A or B, well, the best answer is B because someone receives a promotion. So we turn this to a gerund. This is receiving a promotion. If you picked A, you need reception of something plus reception is countable. So it would have to be during a reception of a promotion. So the only answer that makes sense is B, because we need a noun. This is a gerund noun. We are lucky. Number 3, the player wanted to join a different team because she didn't with her current coach. Well, this is what we talked about. She didn't see eye to eye. Yeah, she didn't agree on many things. All right, let's look at number 4. Take your time for number 4. This one is quite tricky. Now, if I use decided, I have 3 options. I can decide to verb. I decided to watch the movie. I can decide on noun. I decided on that movie. Or I can decide that subject plus verb. I decided that I would watch that movie. Now, here we already have a verb. The verb here is was. So we are going to say decided that subject was. So now we need to pick a subject. Well, if I use to go back, this is an infinitive. Now, in this situation, we also have starting. So to go back and starting does not match. So I will not use to go back as a subject. Instead, I will pick A, which is the gerund, because I'm saying we decided that subject was. We decided that going back was the best option. We decided that going back to square one and starting from the very beginning was the best option. Most people make a mistake with this. They pick, unfortunately, they pick B because they are just reading the blank. Make sure to look at the whole sentence. We need decide that subject was. We have was. So the answer is A. All right. Hopefully you learned something new today. If you didn't, well, that's life. Please share, subscribe, like, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.